It's not the strongest species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the most adapted to change. Technology is in an exponential growth nowadays. New discoveries are made and new technologies are implemented. One of the branches that uses technology at most is medicine. Medicine relies on technology because it takes care of the health of the patient. It is a must-have of the top technology in medicine. But who is the person in charge of this technology? Who takes care of it inside of a hospital? Who takes care of the healthcare system in all our countries? Well, that is the clinical engineer. The clinical engineer is the professional behind the scenes of a hospital who takes care both of the performance of the hospital and is in charge of the lead in technology of the healthcare system. According to the American College of Clinical Engineering, the clinical engineer is a professional who supports and advances patient care by applying engineering and managerial skills to healthcare technology. But that's just a definition. What does he actually do? The clinical engineer does a lot of things. Between the most important is inventory, risk analysis, accident reports, inspection of the equipment, maintenance of the equipment, and the safety procedures, always preserving life. Now that you know what does the clinical engineer does, I must explain why it's so vital to have a clinical engineer. Medicine right now is at an inflection point. As Andrew Groves describes it, it's the time which extreme forces forever alter the landscape of an industry, creating both opportunities and challenges. Now, as you can see, we have the healthcare system. The healthcare system is here right now. Here is our inflection point. The clinical engineer has a task to get this inflection point to a brighter future, integrating economics, technology, cultural differences, and the government regulations. If the clinical engineer fails, we will have this, a downward movement, which will represent a worse healthcare system than we have now. This is really important if we apply it to our country. According to the National Center of Excellence in Health Technology, we have deficiencies regarding epidemiology, technology, renovation, and we have a lot of machinery that is outdated. This brings a lot of problems to all the healthcare system in our country. According to the Secretaría de Salud, if we had a generation of clinical engineers working in the healthcare system of Mexico, we will have benefits in the infrastructure, in the procedure, and above everything, we could provide a healthcare system to all social statuses. And not just a healthcare system, an excellent healthcare system. Right now, we are a medical revolution. We have mapped the genome. We are creating artificial tissue. We are making advances in nanotechnology. We have to take advantage of this technology. We have to take the maximum benefit of it. According to Jorge Valdez, which is the headmaster of the School of Medicine here at the college, he says that the tendency of the technology is to develop a 24/7 scheme that will take care of the patient at all times inside the hospital to increase the life expectancy and reduce human error. So, as Darwin said, we have to adapt to these new technologies. Are we going to a brighter future or are we going to the dark?